Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is today's ride, and it's a 1981 Benotto. This is today's ride for today's field work. And story behind this bike is Benotto, the Italian manufacturer, and the builder of this bike is DeRosa. And on the bottom bracket, it's got his signature, which is a star. No, I'm sorry, it's a heart. So it's like having two bikes for the price of one, which is pretty cool. And I think not too long after, I think it's in the early 80s, DeRosa left Benotto to start his own company, which is DeRosa Bikes. And I haven't ridden this bike in a while because it's been giving me problems, mostly because it's been giving me flats. And so I'm taking it out. And don't worry, I'm well prepared with my tools and spare tubes. But so far, I've ridden it. Sorry, I'm a little gassed out. For about a mile and a half now, just so I can get warmed up. And so far, it's holding up. So far, so good. It's holding up. So, yeah, everything's so far so good. So I'm on my way now to Hawthorne. I'm in this park called Lilienthal Park in Redondo Beach. It's on the corner of 190th and Anza. So I'm on my way to Hawthorne because my next location is going to be there. And I think you're going to like it. And sorry, I had my finger there in the shot. So I'm just taking a little breather and I'll be going to my next location. So see you soon. All right, folks. I was just setting up the camera. But we're on the way to see a house where this particular actress grew up the first 7 years of her life here in Hawthorne. And I don't want to pull over because then the dogs will start barking and then people start coming out. But I'm just going to ride past the house. I'm going to point to it and I'm going to just keep on trekking because I don't want to attract any attention or anything. But this is Hawthorne, California. And Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean Baker, once lived here on this street. And the house that we're coming up to in about less than 400 feet is on the right-hand side. And it's right here. It's this house right here. Whee! There you go. There's the house. Right there. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to attract attention or anything, but that was it. I took some snapshots of it, so that way you get a clear picture of the house. Apparently, that house hasn't changed since the 1930s. It's relatively the same. So, I don't want to give away the address. So you can actually Google the address, and it'll show up. So I don't want to be blamed for giving out the address. You can actually do that homework yourself. Not to sound rude or anything, but that was it. A lot of people don't know that she lived here in Hawthorne. But there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that one. You know, as a matter of fact, there's a couple of other spots that I want to go to that I'll share with you on this episode. So stay tuned Stay tuned for that. All right, so get on your bike, explore your neighborhood, because you'll never know what you'll find. There's always some hidden treasures within a neighborhood, a city, anything, anywhere. You just got to put in the homework. So, with that said, I will see you. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Hey, you guys, welcome back. And there's my bike for the day. And right over there, the pizza show. And it's located on Hawthorne Boulevard on the main drag. And if you're a Beach Boys fan, you'll know that this was one of their hangouts back in the glory days. And it's still there. And it's still there for you to enjoy. And their lasagna and pizzas and spaghetti are actually pretty good. So I recommend you checking out the pizza show. This is Dale Page Park. I found this en route to my location. I'm on my way back, back to home base. So I just wanted to show you this. I'm not sure if this is Redondo Beach or Torrance, but up ahead is a bike path that I took on the way to my location, and I'll be taking that. Oh, cool! Look at the ice cream truck. Nice. Too bad it's a wide angle, so I couldn't get a close up. But anyways, I'm on my way back to home base, and I'm gonna take this bike path where I'm pointing at. So you just don't know what you're gonna find when you're on the road. I never knew this park was here until I started riding the bike. So let's proceed. All right, so I got the camera set up on the handlebar, so I'm going to show you my POV. Well, I'm almost ready to go. Just got to buckle up as I got my backpack. I'm going to buckle up and be heading out. Give me a moment. Turn on the lights. I think we're ready to go. So I'm about to leave Dale Page Park, my newly discovered little park. It's nice and quiet. Got clean bathrooms, basketball court, water fountains, little play area for the kids. So it's oh, and also got a little racquetball court. This is a nice little pit stop whenever I need to go inland to like Inglewood, Hawthorne, places like that. So we enjoy this little POV, and I'm just gonna take it easy on this little path, just to give you a little rundown of how it is. Later on, I got to get a GoPro, something a little bit more steady, because I know the camera wobbles every time I hit a little hole or a bump or anything. So eventually I need to get a GoPro.
You're not allowed it.
So, this sure is a nice little artery that just cuts through. That way, you can avoid traffic as much as possible. It's really, really serene. It's pretty quiet. I like it. So they left their tricycle. Wow. Gotta be careful with these little intersections, man. Yeah, I know the camera's wobbling. I'm sorry about that. Oh, let me give you a little update on the performance of the Bonotto. It's riding pretty darn good. It really is. No tire issues, nothing. So far, it's held up. The air has held up. So I'm glad that it hasn't given me any issues. And I'm going to start enjoying this bike more now. Because what I did was I put a thin layer of duct tape inside the inner tire. That way it'll prevent any small puncture. It won't puncture the tube. So I did that. I mean, they have tires, they have tubes out in the market that do that, but I'd rather just make my own and just go from there. So far, it's working. So what you do is you put a thin layer of duct tape inside the tire. You just go around the tire one time of duct tape, and that way it just protects the tube from getting punctured. I know that sounds like a little Mickey Mouse job, but so far it's pretty effective. And like I said, there's stuff like that in the market now, but I don't know how much that's going to cost. I'd rather just do it myself, save a buck, and it's just as effective so far. And that's where we're going to end it. And that's pretty much it for today. And just as I suspected, I forgot to track my miles towards the end of the ride. Man. Well, you know what to do. Like and subscribe.